Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, hi, I'm Sophia. Today's video is a full face of Morphe, as you can tell from the title. I'm going to be showing you guys a few Morphe products that I love and I've been using within the last few months. I've been wanting to do this video for such a long time and I keep not getting the look right, but I think today we got a little something. I want to do some glitter, I want to do some neon liner, I want to do a lot of things in one. Hopefully you guys love the look. I hope you find something you'd like to try out from Morphe. If you do, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe, join the fam, and yeah, let's just get into it, guys. I'm gonna start with my brows. I'm gonna be using the Morphe Chocolate Mousse. This brow gel is just really similar to the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel in Ebony. It comes in a kit. It's called the Arch Obsessions. I do believe it's under $15, or at the time I got it, it was under $15. It came with the gel. It came with a micro brow pencil. This one's done. Like, I used it up already. Like, this is really good, and it's very sharp, very thin. I really love this pencil. I'm gonna go back and get the kit again. It also came with a translucent brow gel, which, you know, it's just a brow gel, but it works great. Like, keeps your brows in place all day. It came with a highlighter pen. This one's called Oh Brow Baby. I don't mind this. I think it's actually a really cute idea. Like, it's just like a pencil, and then you could just use it to shape your brows. I don't mind it, but I don't quite care for the color. I think that's the only problem I have with this. It's just the color. I think it's a little bit off, just a tad bit ashy-ish for me. I mean, for my skin tone, but other than that, love it. What else? It also came with a brush, which I appreciated because I'm using this ever since. This is the Morphe E29. It's a really good brow brush, used to fill in my brows. Comes with a spoolie at the other end. So I'm just gonna quickly rush through this process, fill up my brows, and we're gonna move on to the next step. For today's eye look, I'll be using the Morphe and Maddie ZIEGLER Imagination palette. You guys already know I absolutely love this palette. I love the colors, love the pigmentation. There's already a review on this. I'll make sure to link it on the screen and leave it as an end screen for anyone who's interested. I'm also going to be reaching into the main event palette, and this is what it looks like on the inside. I didn't find the need to review this palette because I think it's actually one of my least favorite palettes. I do, however, love all the pressed glitters. I don't care for the mattes, but the pressed glitters I love. I love the colors. This bottom row here is just a bunch of water activated liners. I mean, I don't see myself lining my eyes with any of these colors, well, at least for now, but we'll never know. Okay, never say never. So I already did a little bit of this eye just to kind of save time. My eyes are already primed. I used the P. Louise base. I used the beige shade 3. Now, starting with the Imagination palette, I'm gonna be taking this black eyeshadow. This one's called Pantera. I'm gonna be applying this green shade. This one's called Mint. For transition, I'm gonna be using a mix of two shades. I'm gonna move between this one, which is called Latte, and this other brown, which is M3. From the main event palette, I'll be applying Fairy. It's just a black and silver pressed glitter. It's quite pretty. And for glitter glue, I'm just gonna be using this one from Too Faced. Now, I think this look is quite interesting as is. If you guys can see my mustache, by the way, you guys don't mind it. It kind of grew overnight, and I don't know, I gotta find a better way because I keep shaving it and it keeps like leaving darker marks, darker spots, so I gotta wax it. Okay, so just ignore it. Okay, it's not there, just in case you guys can see. Now, I think here's a great place to stop if you're not into anything extra, but I just want to add some neon green yellow liner just for the heck of it. I got these cake liners from Morphe. They're from another brand, but Morphe carries the brand. It's called Suva Beauty, And this is the Hydra FX liner, and this one is Dance Party. From what I gathered, I guess the Hydra FX ones are for body art, and then the other one, I'm not sure what it's called, the other ones are for the eyes. I've seen a few people use this on the eyes, so we're just going to use it. You're gonna need a good liner brush. Morphe has some good ones, but I got this one from Amazon. I've used it once, it worked okay, but we're gonna try it out again. When it comes to these cake liners, I do find them a little hard to mix sometimes, and so far I don't think I've ever mixed it like right. Sometimes it's too thick, sometimes it's too thin, but we're just gonna try it out again today. I'm just going in with some micellar water. You can use any kind of water, I believe, and I'm just mixing the cake liner. And once I see that I have a good liner consistency, I'm just gonna line my eyelids. I think this is good. I'm just gonna test it. So you see? So let's line the eyes. Now the good thing about this liner is it's water activated, so you can always go in with some water and just kind of touch up the liner. Just make sure everything is nice and even. I'm gonna go in with a Q-tip and some micellar water again. I'm just gonna clean the area. So I've been using this lately and it's been really helping my makeup just apply quite smoothly. It's supposed to blur and smoothen your imperfections, and that's exactly what it does. It's also quite moisturizing. I do recommend this for those who have dry textured skin. It works good. I like it. Now for foundation, I do have a couple foundations from Morphe. I have the Fluidity foundation. I'm in shade 4.20, and then I also got the Hint Skin Tint, but I don't think I got the right color. I got a hint of Truffle and I got a hint of Nutmeg. A hint of Nutmeg is quite, it seems almost kind of red-ish for me. And this one's supposed to be rich with neutral undertones. I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like. It's not too crazy red, but when I apply it all over my face, I just don't care for the undertone of the foundation. And then this one's hint of Truffle, quite dark for me. I mean, I can use it and then really go light with my concealer, but no. So what I'm gonna do is mix the hint of Truffle with the Fluidity foundation. This one's quite matte. You guys know I don't like matte coverage. It just dries out my skin. It just makes me look a little weird, a little this was not the most drying foundation, to be honest, and it's actually my perfect, you see that? I'm not sure if you guys can see. This was my perfect shade. Since I'm using a matte foundation, I decided to skip the powder just so it's not overly drying. I tried it once with the powder underneath. I didn't like the look of it. No, you guys know I like my dewy look, so yeah, I'm just gonna spritz my face. I'm gonna be using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This is the Morphe and Sweetie collection. It's almost done, but just use whatever's left and just work the foundation in. Now, I haven't had enough chance to use the Hint Skin Tint foundation. These ones, the Morphe 2. I think I've used it once or twice, and I don't mind the coverage. I think it's, you know, very natural. It has a very nice natural finish. When it comes to radiance though, it's not as radiating as a NYX Born to Glow foundation. No, it's not. It kind of gives you a light to medium coverage. I'm more of a full coverage kind of person, but if you like to step it down a little bit or you want an everyday foundation, this one's a good one. But it all depends, again, I guess, on your undertone. I think it was kind of hard to find one with a golden undertone. Even the ones with the golden undertone were neutral golden undertone, like, I don't know. For concealer, I'm going to be using the same one I showed you guys earlier, the Morphe C3.25. This concealer is absolutely amazing. I love the way it dries down. It dries down fairly quickly, but once you conceal your under eyes, like, it just stays in place. Like, you know those little areas that kind of crease like nobody's business? I mean, it doesn't crease after this concealer. I don't know, there's something about the formula that is really, really good. But since it's quite light, I'm just going to mix it just a tad bit with the NYX Born to Glow concealer in Cappuccino. Now to contour, I don't really have anything like that's deep and that can give me a really snatched contour from Morphe. So we're just gonna use some Huda Beauty, okay? I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty Tanto Cream Bronzer. To set my face, I'll be using the Morphe setting powder, the Banana Rich. I absolutely love this one. In my opinion, I think it's actually better than the Laura Mercier powder, and it is way cheaper. Everything just stays in place. I mean, this concealer and setting powder duo it's quite nice. I just gotta get my shade of concealer. The only liner I have from Morphe is actually a felt tip, and I really wanted something more creamy, so I went in with this one from NYX. It's just a jumbo pencil in black, and I'm gonna quickly go in with some mascara. I don't think Morphe has mascaras, so we're gonna use the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. I'm just gonna apply some color to my inner tear duct, and I'm gonna be using this one, and this one's called Silver Haze from the Main Event palette. Oh, it's so pretty. I'll be using the Morphe Phenom bronzer. This is one of my favorite bronzers. It's got the right amount of redness, the right amount of warmth, and I don't find it to be overpowering. The finish is quite nice too as well. It just sits or blends right into your skin. For blush, I'll be using the Morphe Deep Glam palette. This is the 8D. I do believe I've reviewed this as well. Again, I'll leave the video linked. I always reach out to this palette, not even for the bronzers, because I have quite a good amount of bronzer, so I don't really reach out to the bronzers in this one. They're not really my favorite, but they're quite good. But I always come in here for the blush. This red one here is it's just my ish. It just looks good. It looks surprisingly good on me. Moving on, highlighter. I'll be using this one from the Morphe and CocaCola collab, and this one's called Pop It. This one reminds me of my Maybelline Molten Gold. Is that what it's called? The Maybelline the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in Molten Gold, I believe is the shade. I usually have it sitting around here somewhere, but I don't know what it is today. But you guys know what I'm talking about. I always use it in my videos. Yeah, this one's quite a good substitute. It just really reminds me of the Maybelline one. There's a shine to it, but it's nothing crazy in my opinion, because I do like highlighters. So yeah, it could be crazy for other people, but I think it just has the right amount of shine. Okay, but first of all, I'm just gonna quickly spritz my face again. So that's it for highlighter. Before I quickly move on to lips, which is the last part, I just feel the need to go in with some powder. I'm gonna go in very sparingly. This one is quite orange. Again, this is the Morphe, the Filter 12. Now lastly, lips. I'm gonna line my lips with the Morphe Date Night pencil. These are very creamy, very easy to use. Just draw on your lips and that's it. I really like them. My only issue is they don't seem to stay in place for a long time. They kind of move around. After a while, it kind of feels like you don't really have nothing on your lips, so you gotta like touch it up, I guess. That's my only issue with these lip crayons. Other than that, I like the concept, I like the colors, I like the pigment, and I like the softness of the lip crayons. And as usual, I'm just gonna top it up with some glosses. I'm gonna be using this one from the Morphe and Maddie ZIEGLER collab. This one's called Butterfly Kiss, and I'll also be using this one from their Pride collection. This one's called Speak Out. Okay, so guys, we've come to the very end of this makeup tutorial. I just wanted something dark but with a little bit of color, with a little bit of green. So I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Now when it comes down to all the items we tried on today, I think my absolute favorite thing has to be the Morphe concealer and the setting powder. You have a lot of creasing going underneath your eyes. I usually do, and I usually have to cover it up with some eyeshadow. I didn't do that today because this concealer really just, if it were just snatches your under eye, everything stays in place. Also, when it comes to the setting powder, the Banana Rich, this is like my new best favorite setting powder ever since I got it and I realized it was that good. I think I kind of kept everything else aside. I have been really using this every single day, so absolutely love it. I think you guys should also check out their brow obsessions when it comes to the brows. So that's about it for this video, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed watching. Again, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. already. Turn on your post notifications so you're notified whenever I post a new video. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.